Peace and love, everybody. Caught you, brah. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Beautiful day in the city. Catch this out. This is old. I'm not blocked on Facebook, but I saved this because I want to show it. The ridiculousness of Facebook, of free speech. But this is the metaverse we're going into where, you're going to get all different sorts of different, you know, shapes or forms of people, right? Because hey, we're in the metaverse. Who's to say who's not human and whatnot in this metaverse? So you can't say anything against non-humans or people that wants to describe themselves as not a human. But this is a picture right here, an image I took when I was blocked for one day back in July. I saved it because I want to show the hypocrisy. As you can see, July the 3rd, I said, since Bruce Jenner's transition, I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything offensive. I said transition. You didn't think this would kick off the acceptance of trainees in the Olympics. And look. They themselves call themselves transgenders or trainees. So if you're a transgender, you're a trainee. You're transitioning. You're trainees. Trainees is not a offensive word. You're transitioning. You're training. You're training to become a woman. You're training to become a man. That's not offensive. But yet, I don't know what I said, but apparently that was offensive. But this is the metaverse we're going into. So pretend you're in this metaverse and you can't say anything. You don't know what you need to say about a person. Can you even call somebody a person? Oh yeah, that's right. You can become anything you want in this metaverse. You can become a robot. You can become a you know. Well. Let's look at these images of what you become. Oh yeah, I want to show you something else that I was in trouble with. Yeah, I'm about to show you something else. So this is something else I got in trouble for. This right here. All the way back in 2015, I posted this as a joke toward someone's post. But apparently, that's bad to put. You can't put fapping. But yet, Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion, they could post all these images of them whopping their asses all over the place, talking about licking dick. They can talk about their pussy. They can do all these things. But if I say time to fap, that's a bad thing. That's horrible. They got me blocked as well. I thought I had the whole screen, but I didn't. But that also got me blocked too. So before that was in August, as you can see my power mug. But I thought it was funny. I think this is funny too. I was talking about this before. They love the symbolism, red and blue. Y'all need to look at these symbols. Why I always wear it red and blue, red and blue, red and blue. Hmm. And here's a little cool thing. I was playing my game, video game. I got 666 kills. This is called Warframe. Funny enough, I want to actually make a video about Warframe explaining this whole game. It's pretty you know crazy how you can in Warframe you have a body. You have a human body, but you don't control the human body in the action. You control your exosuit. You trans There's an actual move called transference where you're transferring your consciousness into this exosuit. As you can see, they look like these cyborg one-eye alien creatures. that you may see in dreams. Of course, we got the blue eyes, which many people say, hey, they seen entities with blue eyes and stuff. Funny enough, but there's a part of the story which I really need to show footage of where you're inside of a incubation pod, and you come out of this pod, you're sleeping the whole time. And this game been out for about 8 years. It's like MMG. It's an MMO, massive multiplayer online game, and they keep adding on, adding on, adding on, adding on. So it's been out for years. I played a little bit at the very start of the game life. I came back to it just now. I really getting back into it. It's really fun now. There was other games that kind of got me sucked away. But I came back to this. I started playing. I started dissecting it since I got this return back to my old mind. I started to look at things, breaking them down. I'm like, hold up. At the very beginning of this game life cycle, you were basically inside of you were basically playing these different Warframe suits. You knew nothing of your human existence. Later on in the game, probably like 5 years, 6 years later, they created the awareness that you are human, but you are inside of a incubation chamber. You have to release yourself. Your exosuit had to find your true self, and your true self is this. It's not. You're not a normal human. You're a perfect divine being, almost say, because you can transfer your consciousness into these animated these but you something autonomous items. These bodies that you build, these warframes that you build, meant for war, meant for to travel and to destroy. And if you actually look at this game, want to break it down, they show you as they portray you as the good guy, but in reality, when I start to look at it, and when I start to play it, when I start to actually think about it, I'm like, damn, you're destroying everybody. Oh wait, let me go back to this one more time. You are the Archon actually in this game. Your mother is the Archon mom. She got this big old helmet. I'm gonna show you some images. But yeah, so I got 600. I got 6 kills, and and when I saw this, I was like, I wonder what the other dude was thinking. I wonder what the other guy was thinking when he saw this. I didn't have my mic on, so I couldn't really hear what he thought. But I wanted to hear what he had to say about it. I want to hear what he had to say. I wonder what he thought about that when he saw. He probably didn't know, but hey. But yeah, let me go pull up Warframe. Warframe Mother. No, 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 not the mother. There's somebody else. Lotus Mother. Okay, because there's two different type of mothers. There's the Dark Queen Mother, and there's this Light Queen Mother. But the Light Queen Mother was pretending to be light all along, but she is now going into her dark side in the timeline in the story of right now. And now we're about to enter into a new war, which will be the new expansion pack. You call New War, where now you're fighting the mother that you was once worshiping. She going against you. She don't want you no more. She said you've been the prime reason why she fell asleep, because she fell asleep with the creation. Now she like, hold up, the creation been destroying me the whole time. Now I want to destroy everything. Now you, as the person that was loving this mom figure so much, like, mommy, don't leave. Now she wants to destroy you. And this is the whole movie. This is the game right now where we are. Lotus. And no, this is Lotus. Lotus Leaf. It's got Nata is her name. Notice they using the ta, the ah, the na, ta. They know, you know. These video games aren't made from occultists. They always has been made from occultists. Even Nintendo games, if I go back and look at Nintendo games, how they built, you can see so many different images, different types of images here and there, spread out. Yeah, but this is the mama. She got her archangels behind her. They call Achilles. Achilles, right? They got they all got the blue energy. Like I said, this is against the red and the blue. What the blue? Blue represents the heavens, right? The ones who want to represent themselves as heavenly hosts. Warframe not it might I think my screen's dark. Hold on. Oh no, I'm outside. It looks dark. But yeah, that's her. The lotus leaf. So she got her own lotus leaf. The gods have their own type of spaceship lotus leaf. This is what it's called. The lotus leaf and she is purple, by the way. By the way. So this whole time I've been taking orders from her, but now she's like, man, you're the main reason why I fell out of my power because she was actually meant to destroy us. But when she said in the game, she's a mimic. She's not even real. She's created to come down here to mimic a mother to us. She was meant for our destruction. Damn, man. These people, man, I swear. They just keep driving back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, making loud noises with their motorcycles. Like, I can't hear you once. He did it like 6 times, driving back and forth for no reason. Yeah. So that's the mother. Yeah, basically, I'm gonna go on YouTube. I'll show you what she said. But here's the dark mother. I just gotta say mother. I don't have to say dark. I just gotta say mother. She is the dark mother of this game, of this world. For some reason, this looks so dark to me. I guess it's because I'm outside. Let me make this bright. Yeah. So she is the dark mother, and she resembles so much to me. When I look at her, I just instantly fell in love. I feel like, damn, she beautiful. I love it. I love her. You gotta see her emotion. This is still images. I'm talking about like that's her son. She got. This is actually when you go into the dark realm, you're actually looking at different parts of a tree of a infested. They say it's a infestation on a moon, and there's all you got all this infestation, all this stuff growing, and these are like embodiments coming out of these lotus infested lotus. So this is represents the under upside down tree. And your first woman you'll see is the Dark Mother, which I instantly fell in love with because she is, of course, you know who. Because she's not really actually dark. Once you get to know her, once you break her down, she actually is very caring. She's more caring than the Light Mother, the mother that talks to you always, constantly, every day on in the game, telling you what to do, giving you all these different missions and whatever. But she don't even tell you to go out in different planets to destroy others. She tells you that there's a she wants to help control. She needs help just keeping the family mended together. Because the infestation, because they're in the chaos realm. They're in the realm that is total chaos. Chaos. They don't control anything around them. She got this is the grandma. This is the son. Where's the son at? Oh wait, well, this is the daughter. And this is right now. She was, during the month of October, she was dressed up as, this um, Nabarus for Nabarus. She got the little spider and everything. And they was telling the story. I missed the stream episode, so I need to go on here and look at it. And because they was telling some type of Halloween stories, and I missed it. So yeah, that's the grandma. The father, the father is somewhere. Hold on, real quick. So yeah, so they got this anyway, and then you have, they got the father, the mom, but who she represents. The mother represents Lilith, of course, and then the daughter represents Nama, which the daughter is really cool too. The daughter gives you all these different things. The brother represents, I would say he likes to experiment on things. So he kind of reminds me. Hmm. Let's take a look at the Goetia. Wait, well, let me show you the father real quick. I'm going to show you how the father looks. This is the father. Then you got these. Then you got these higher rank the other angels, demons, if you want to use that term. You got this big story of their family's called the Antarti, the Antarti. Almost sound like Enlil, Unkies, them. You got a whole they got a whole storyline of why they're even in the place they are now. But yeah, if you really look at this, you really want to break this game down. You're playing as it's archons, demons, angels. You got different realms you go to, man. But you know the planets, they call them planets, but I call them realms because you go to these different realms. All of them are different. You got half humans. You got clones. The humans basically made clones, and the clones took over and almost wiped out all the humans. Imagine that. and then and then you got people like this with these boxes over their heads to look at they can you got digital boxes all over the place. Well, looky here. Digital boxes. Meta digital world. Excuse me. Well, let's put digital boxes on everybody's face. And that's what he wants to do. He want to put some digital boxes on your face. So yeah, let's see. Elon Musk, digital human. So we got Elon Musk. The Elon Musk is like a alien of outer species or extraterrestrial, whatever term you want to use. The Elon head bug ones. Funny enough, if you want to focus on disattaching your brain, I think he said a joke made it. I don't even think it's a joke, but he said something about his wife being an AI bot. So Digital. Everything is about to go digital. Mess with your mind, your eyes. You got all these player ones. That's and those player one. Those movies are basically for to push and get you ready. Push and get you ready for what's about to happen. I know I spelled it wrong, but I just got to get to this. Hold on, Goetia, Goetia. Let's see. The Goetia Kabbalah tree. Goetia Kabbalah tree. Shoot. All right, so here we go. So, Goetia tree. Hold on, Will Crick. All right, Solomon, the king, the Goetias, and basically, so the metaverse, all these games and movies. You got the high and light and all that stuff. Is what it's calling or talking about. Pretty soon, we just need to know what version of the metaverse he's trying to get in on. Well, we know what they're trying. They've been already talking about trying to bring over some entities from the other side, right? And I got books already. Got a lot of books. These are all my books, PDF books, as my beautiful. This is a great way to meditate, by the way. Just meditate, get lost in the trance. But yeah, but just the image of Lilith, as you can see, same concept. You know, here's the clip off. This is what I'm looking for right here. So they basically got this whole concept of the clip off. This is basically what I'm doing. What when you playing the game, this whole metaverse, different. Oh, what the metaverse is going to be about. This is what it's going to be about. You're going to have. They're presenting you a light package. Mark Zuckerberg is presenting you the light package as this Lotus Leaf man figure. He's not going to steer you wrong. But then, as soon as everything is hits the fan, he's going to flip the switch. He's going to show you his true side. He's not the one you should have been following in the first place. He's going to try to trap you in. But see, on the reverse side, these people aren't trying to trap you in. They have no, they can't, they're in a place where it's not meant to be controlled. You just meant to understand yourself, meant to learn more about yourself. So that part of the game of Warframe where you meet the dark or quote unquote dark side, you're helping them mend their family within all the chaos. So in a way, you helping Lilith, you helping Nama, you helping the brother, you helping the family down below find themselves again. That's a whole part of the shadow work. But then again, that's what I feel like most of us gonna be doing. Most of us are like the dark beings of Facebook because they want to keep blocking us for telling the truth. So we are like the dark beings. That's why Morpheus and all them were black. They wore black. But so did the agents, see, because they're agents they put in there in place of where we are. You got agents right now in the places of where we are. So, but you notice that the architect, the daddy figure, wore white. You notice that the French dude, he wore some type of white suit, but the woman wore red, of course. I think, if I remember right, she wore red. I gotta look back. 666, the lovely numbers here. I thought this book showed. Excuse me. I thought this book showed the names. Anyway, the initiation. I got a lot of books I need to catch up on. But then again, I'm thinking that I may have that time pretty soon. I'm gonna buy me a 4K camera, and also gonna get me a green screen, and I'm gonna start streaming, just going over these books. Gotta think of some ways to make some money if I don't have my job by the end of this month because of mandates. My body, my choice. That's the whole mantra right now, right? My body, my choice. The mantra. Here we go. Lilith, Queen of the Night. That will be the mother. Gamaliel. Jamal. Gamaliel. God damn it. I'm sorry. Let me take my time. Gamaliel. Then we got Samuel. Now, my mind just slipped on me, but that's okay. This is a human construct. Of course, the Lilith would be the mother, and then the father would be, of course, the Samuel. If you want to split them into two different halves, or how to explain the powers that be. Some people say when they, if depending on which side you want to go or tap into, the masculine and feminine. Saturn, they say, Saturn's actually, if you want to look at Saturn, it's a feminine energy in a sense because you got the black sun. Speaking of black sun, I do got the book here. I'm about to show you that. So Lilith, the gate to the unknown, and in the game, and that's what you were looking. You go into this unknown infestation. The goddess of the first Kalippa is Nama. She is the one who holds dominion over material things. She can bestow all material gifts on the musician, but she is despotic and difficult to deal with. Nama is Lilith's demonic sister, and they often come together as first guides into the night side. Now, that's weird because I thought Nama was considered Lilith's daughter, but this says sister. So, you get that is something there. I have to look at that, but from my from my understanding, that's her daughter. But yeah, Nama is a little bit more crazier, I should say. But crazy is a good thing in most cases than a mother. But when you look at some daughters versus their mom, the mom is more sane than the daughter, right? Most times, most times. Most time I've seen young dudes look at the mom rather than the daughter. Like, hey, come on, man, what you doing? All right, then of course, Samuel. I'm gonna skip number two. Well, nah, that's not skip number two. The obscene one. So we have woo, get out here, you go, fly. Um, it's actually a little bit hot in the car. I'm gonna sit in the shade. Sit in the shade. Then we got the astral spear of dreams. Here, the initiate explores mysteries of witchcraft and sexual alchemy. The goddess of the moon is encountered, and she introduces the adept to secrets of lunar magic. And and if you want to actually break this name down, it's gamma. Gamma rays. You get that from of course the light up above, gamma. And L, which L, the L's represents the fallen ones, quote unquote, or not always fallen. Some is wants to be seen as the risen. So Tigerion, the distributor, the illumination of the night side with the light of the black sun. The initiate experiences the union of God and beast and learns the idea of godhood. Tigerion is the spirit of the daemon, personal image of godhood, the beast 666, who continuously strives to take dominion over human instincts. The ruler god of his Kalpa is Bel Belpegor. Belpegor, the lord of the dead. Originally, Belpegor was a Moabite deity named Baal Pyre. Sound like empire. Who appears both as male solar god and a feminine lunar god. Within works of magic, he manifests in his bestial form, but he can assume the shape of a young woman. He endures he endows the magician with wealth and imagination. So you got the poison of God, Semeru. He teaches about death and soul flight. And when I read through this, I'm like, well, you know what? I can see someone in the development team was reading something about this and placed this in video games. And they do this all the time in a lot of video games. Destiny is one. Destiny is one. All these video games are made from occultists. So you got sheriff. See at the very top where it says tree of the sheriffeth. All right, so let's go back, and like I said, all this goes hand in hand with what I'm trying to talk about is the metaverse. Who are you gonna be in the metaverse? Are you gonna be on the top tree or on the bottom tree? So, um, here's the metaverse. So you got these sentinel-looking beings, and they look like something that you would describe as what the Bible would speak of how these angelic beings look, have beasts. They accompany you during your mission to help you. These things accompany you in your missions. Oh my! I can't spell. Sorry. All right. Some reason I can't spell, but funny enough, I can spell actually. I spelled it correctly. When you say spell, you're typing. Words are spells. I find that funny. English language. Uh, uh so okay. So this is a warframe called Siren. A Siren. Then we got this one frame. These are different frames, and they look like what you would see: feet of a beast, head of a human, and so forth. And some of these other heads aren't human, like beings. So you are the archons in this game. You are called a Tenno. You're called a Tenno. 10. You call it Tenno. 10. Damn. Shoot. Hold on. I think. What am I looking for? Uh, gematria. Yeah, gematria. Sorry, gematria. I had a. Okay. Here we go. So yeah, you call it 10 though. Hmm. So you get the five and you get the double pillars, the two twos, the double pillars, because you got access to the light and dark in this game. You can transfer your mind to a machine, to a human, to to beast, to everything. You can, you basically are now in the 5D, if you want to call it that. So this metaverse is going to be the same thing. You're going to be entering into the metaverse. So you're going to have like gateways within. So you're going to have like a lot of two energy. Speaking of two energy, we're going into um, February the 22nd, 2022. A lot of two energy. So we're going to be entering into this metaverse. This energy is coming through. So there's a lot of things going to be happening with that in mind. Now I'm not a gematria king. There are people good with gematria, but I do notice some things with numbers a little bit here and there. If I can catch it in my own way. The thing with numbers is there's no actual king of numbers. I mean, it's whatever you notice and what it tells you. So and meta in Hebrew means dead, by the way. 3 6 366. You know, a lot of three sixes. Meta 366. You know, foretelling the god of this world is going to be AI. And like I said, in all these video games, a lot of these movies and stuff, they keep showing these clones, human beings becoming clones, AI taking over. Yeah, yeah, that's Unky. There we go. So Unky is also 3 9 6 9. Unky's is illusion, god of illusions. This is what the metaverse. This is what we're going to go into. Realm of illusion. But yeah, I got a lot of books here. This is a nice little one right here, and I can get into that secret. Uh, there you go. And the black sun. And there's the lotus leaf. It's still a lotus leaf in a sense. You just not perfectly shaped because it's chaos. So, and it's Texas A&M University. So this is what you really want to go to college. This is what you really want to try to take up. This is what you should be trying to take up. Yeah, so I'm gonna go over this book. I'm actually gonna try to get me a camera, and like I said, I'm gonna get me a camera and a green screen and go over these books. As far as we are discerned, the sole purpose of human existence is to kindle a light in the darkness of mere being. But some is trying to be a kindle a light in a bunch of other lights, or create their own metaverse where they can become that light of that realm. But hey, we'll see how this goes. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut this video right here. Spoke, 46 minutes. Yeah, that's all I want to talk about. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe, share. Scotchy Raw. And I'll end it like this with a nice tantric dance of motion.